A silk stocking murder.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
All right. Well, this is one of the first cases where we're not thrown right into, we don't get to witness the crime or the murder. Little switch up. So we have to go investigate downtown crime scene. See how far it is. It's not too far. So we got to take a right. And then we'll take a left on Los Angeles Street.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Crime scene, 1 p.m.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
So this one might be a little graphic as well. I feel like all of these are going to be graphic, to be honest, but... Oh my gosh.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
It looks like she has the same lacerations on the neck like the past couple of victims from the other cases.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
But there's no way it's a serial killer. Like, a lot of the evidence we found in the last couple of cases pointed to, like, the suspects that we identified.
21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Kiss the blood. BD. The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
That's crazy. There's just no way it's a serial killer. I mean, it's looking like it could potentially be, but I don't know, man. It's crazy. All right, we got a trail of blood over here. What is this? A sock? A stocking?
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
It's probably nothing. Okay.
May as well follow the trail.
Okay. That poor freaking lady, dude.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
What's that? Hot?
Antonia.
Antonia.
Same as the library card.
So that was her hat. Alright, so the blood keeps going that way. Check the dumpster. Nothing. Probably nothing either. What is that? Some chocolate? Hair net? It's kind of weird for that stuff to just be sitting on the ground like that, but... Damn, so the blood keeps going that way. Up over here. What's right here? Oh, a shoe.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Damn, what the fuck? Okay.
On it goes.
So it goes over there. So did the killer like drip the blood? Like obviously like he didn't drag her because like you would see the drag marks. Who's this?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Okay. Let me go over here real quick. Shit. The heck? Is that a burnt hat? That's our car. Is that a key?
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
It's a little weird. Alright, this one's a little weird, guys, compared to the last two. Like, this one seems like it was, like someone might be toying with this a little bit.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Dot pattern.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
Detectives?
I just want to make sure, because I don't think I've found everything. We'll just go up there, screw it. I feel like I'm missing something, but... we'll just climb up. Alright, so the blood trail goes over there. What the heck? Got a hammer. So is there anything over here? got a letter.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
I know, right? This is so strange. Like, this one I feel like someone's actually
Clearly wants
fucking
us
with
to
this.
find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or we might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
All right, so the blood
Trail
goes
points
up.
up.
Obviously, like, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I don't really remember, like, the overall story and whether or not some of the cases connect to one another, but this one's intriguing. Because, like I said, the first two cases we did in Homicide were pretty easy to kind of decipher. But now, like, we come across this one, and now we're like, I'm questioning myself, like, did we actually find the person that killed the other two women? Oh, it's a wedding ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
So we had the key that was hung up. Now we got the wedding ring. What the fuck?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
So it's not actually blood. Oh, it's the other part of the library card.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Okay.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
All right, Antonia's residence at 1:12 p.m. So shortly after we arrived at the crime scene. No pets allowed. Please see housekeeper within for vacancies.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives.
Barbara
It's this way.
LaPente.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Okay. Got some religious portraits.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
That's what I'm doing, bro. Just let me do my thing, bro. don't appreciate you rushing me. Considering we fucking are the ones that solved the other 2 cases.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Okay. Miss Maldonado. Miss Antonia Isabel Maldonado, Parsons boarding house, 712 North Hill Street, downtown. Antonia. Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304-1330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers as on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you to also appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled
Okay, we have
date.
an address.
In my experience, a woman plaintiff's presence in cases like this one can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. Sincerely, Frederick D. Tattersall. Interesting.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
But she looks like she's happy. Or they both look like they're happy. Oh, there's a break-in.
The
Oh, and there's
smashed
something
window
behind
explains why the place looks tossed.
There's something on the...
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Can I go through here? Well, can I remember that... I guess it's called an iron picket, but it's back there. Maybe I can go out there right now. Let me see. Is there a way out there? No.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Okay. Possible suspects.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Yo, our partner has no chill.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
They seem happy in that picture, though. I mean, couldn't be deceiving. Movements of victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Oh, she's lying. She's looked down. Or she's hiding something. But then again, like, she's in charge of the boarding house, so I feel like she knows, like, who comes and who goes. You know what I mean?
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
El
It's a
Dorado.
Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Interesting. Man, and Cole over here calling her an old hag.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
Come on, lady. Seriously?
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
There's a freaking broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
You also have people to protect. You're freaking people that are living here.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
You lying, lady.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Okay. Well,
We
that
can
lady
either
was a...
front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the Eldorado one.
I said we go to Maldonado's residence. That lady was pretty creepy, guys. Pretty freaking creepy. All right, Maldonado residence, 1:22 p.m. This is happening like in a short span of time, guys. Like we got to the crime scene at what, like 1 p.m. I find that hard to believe that 20 minutes have passed. Actually, I might be wrong on that. Maybe my memory is not as good as I think it is. What did I miss? Staff only. I think we gotta go up. Yeah, we're gonna go up the stairs. Gotta look for the door with the gold right here. Let's just go up. I don't know why that door is right there, or why we can walk through that. Maybe.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, damn.
I got a heart.
No.
Now look.
Don't make me hurt you.
What do you think? I got nothing to say to you.
Damn.
Say goodnight.
Damn, bro. All right.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
What used his actual name? I wonder if we had gone through the window.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
So I wonder if we had snuck through the...
Should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
If we had gone like up the outdoor deck and gone up, maybe we could have gotten into the guy's apartment without...
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head.
Initiating a fight.
Don't call me Finbar.
Yeah, we called him Finbar. We called him his actual name. Okay, so there's nothing in here.
Seems irrelevant.
There's nothing over there. Check the corner. Nothing.
Just picked fruit market.
Oh, it's a bunch
I wonder
of
if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
It's a, they're hiding liquor in there. The fuck is that, blood? Oh my gosh.
This will take
blood,
some
bro.
explaining.
Damn, bro. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like, if it is a serial killer, like, this shit does not add up. You know what I mean?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's
Wow, we could have
movement.
gone right here.
He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Okay.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Okay. So it seems like that they're always fighting some sort of conflict.
No good. There's nobody here.
Okay. What about over here?
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
I don't know. I'm a little sus.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Okay.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed.
Oh no, dude. Now
I'm
he's gonna
executing
hold that.
restraint right now, Finbar.
Oh, I love the banter between both of them. Oh yeah, he's not gonna let us forget that. We called that old lady an old hag.
KGPL, Levin King, over.
Levin K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
Levin K, en route.
All right, so we're back at Central Police Station.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Apparently, we got a new letter. We'll follow our apartment. I mean, not our apartment. Our partner. All right, we're gonna go downstairs. But it looks like we potentially got a new letter from a serial killer.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
What did that guy just say? I'm assuming it's from like another killing or another murder.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finnis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
I've changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tex.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse. Ill deeds then by thou damned beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou in thy self-torturing solitude. An awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally. And after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay. All right, so we gotta go interview the husband right now. But that's interesting. We got another letter from a potential serial killer. I got the, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie The Zodiac. But, got
you got a problem
sort of those
now?
vibes from that whole sequence. If you guys are into, like, true crime and detective type movies, like, go watch The Zodiac.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Okay. Last contact with Victor.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Hmm.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
No, because the, what was it? The...
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Interesting.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
It's a lie.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Yeah, but we have the, attorney letter. Yeah.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Damn, everyone got size 8 shoes. All right, jewelry taken from
When
body.
we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Wonder why she didn't like it.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Orange Street downtown.
Damn.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Yeah, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me.
All right, so where do we go now?
I say we bust in there and find the...
I think maybe we go to the El Dorado bar.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
El Dorado bar, 1:44 p.m.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
The hell? By hand?
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Oh, those are divorce papers.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. Okay. All right, missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Come on, bro, you know.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Like, why didn't he just fucking tell us that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to, like, get aggressive with him in order for him to, like, tell me what the hell happened? Like, he's got nothing to hide.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I can see that.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Okay. Alrighty. I noticed that this back door was.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time, honey.
Out of order. So that's the phone that she tried to use.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice.
I noticed this back
Really?
door was open when we were interviewing that guy.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. No telling where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
That's weird. It's a weird encounter. Alright, so it looks like we gotta go to that Just Picked Fruit location.
A waitress.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking cased us and gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Just Picked Fruit, 1:54 p.m. Oh, that's that guy, right? The guy that we just talked to.
My handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Okay. Let's go talk to that guy again.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Alright, distinctive necklace.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Damn, so he's selling, illegal liquor.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Nah, bro, you fucking... Straight up, he looked down, like, immediately after he stopped talking.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Boom is a victim.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Hmm.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Okay, so it looks like I gotta go through this door. Damn, bro. That's a shit ton of liquor.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Damn, bro. That's crazy. He is... got a lot of liquor, guys.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, wait. It's the, We have that. The dot pattern note. 253. Two, 5, 3. Wow, bro, it's her fucking bracelet. I mean, he killed her, bro. I can see the blood on the right too.
Cut someone who was already dead.
What the fuck?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during... This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Oh my God.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Fucking...
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him, Cole.
Wow, bro.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
But the question is, did he actually kill her? You know what I'm saying?
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
But yeah, I mean, like, now, obviously, like, they're kind of planting a seed in our head as the gamer, because we got the letter from the could potentially be a serial killer. So I don't know, but case is closed, guys. And And on to the next one.